put this torch up to get some light, and then I will dig into the wall, because I know, oop, wrong button, that I'm not going to break the surface here. And I can seal that back up with even a door. But as of right now, I'm just going to use stone. I'm actually going to put this down first, otherwise it would be completely dark. So now I'm safe for my first night. Nothing can get to me here. No monsters can spawn because it is light. And I have food, and I have wool, and I have tools. Not a lot of wood, but enough to get me by. Oh, I don't know if you guys heard that sound. That's a cave sound. That means there's a cave somewhere nearby. My assumption is it's the cave that is now blocked off. It just tells me when there's a cave that I cannot currently see that is blocked by a wall. So I think it would make sense that it would be the cave next to me. All right, I'm going to make a furnace. And to do that, all you need to do is take stone and put it in this shape, and it makes a furnace. So using that, I'm going to put my meat in, and then put in a piece of coal, and that will cook off. And I get 8 cooks per piece of coal, so you can see the flame is slowly going down because there's a piece of coal in there that is being burned off. Normally, a lot of people will say, well, you have to use 8 items in order to justify using a piece of coal. Coal's pretty abundant. I really don't mind that much. Sometimes I'll try and figure it out. As of right now, I'm only going to use 6. But like I said, it's not it's not terrible if you don't do that. So I'm going to go ahead and eat this just by right-clicking. And as you see, it filled me up almost all the way, and my heart will open up or fill up again. Now I have some time. Oh god, I have the perfect amount of wooden planks. I put down 3 wooden planks in a row, and it makes a slab, but I don't need the slab unless it has wool on top, and it makes a bed. Beds are really useful because, number 1, it resets your spawn point. Your spawn point is always wherever you landed when you generated in the world. If you use a bed, it resets your spawn point, so you always spawn back here. The other advantage is you sleep through the night, so you'll wake up later on when there are no more monsters spawning. So I'm going to go ahead and first, actually, never mind, I don't have enough wood. All right, I'm going to go ahead and sleep through the night. And it does let me. So now that it is daytime, I actually took a little bit of a risk there. You're supposed to have enough room above you for that. Sometimes I have died in the past where I didn't have enough room above me and I ended up spawning back on top of the bed. It wasn't fun. It was probably one of the worst things that's happened and one of the dumbest ways to die in this game. Alright, so I'm going to go out and I'm going to be very wary because certain creatures that spawned in the night can still stand the light. Skeletons and zombies will burn up and die in the light. However, creepers and spiders will not. So because I am next to a dark cave and because the night just ended, I'm still going to be kind of wary as I go in here. All right, as you notice, I'm putting all of my torches on the right side. That's one thing I always do because I know that if I'm in a cave and I see torches on the right, it's a place I have gone. And if I see torches on the left, it's a way out. So if I ever get lost, I just look for torches that are on the left side and follow them until I reach the surface again, or reach whatever hidey hole I've created or house. So what I just mined was iron. I was talking about that before. It looks the same as coal, except it... Hello. Oh, and he dropped an egg. Good, we'll get to that in a little bit. Except it's brown. It's this kind of tan color. There's not a lot here, but also not a lot to be expected. It's not very rare, but it's not terribly common that you'll find a lot of iron this close to the surface. I'll probably have to dig down a lot more to find it. Alright, here's some more coal, and I will always gather coal because you can never have too much. If you hear this dinging sound, by the way, and you see the little meter on my personal status bar filling up with the 3 above it, I get experience, more or less, from doing things. I get experience from killing. I get experience from mining. So digging out stone doesn't get me experience, but if I dig out coal or iron, I do get experience. And eventually those would be used, that little bar will go down as I enchant more items. It works the same as many things, that in the beginning it's very easy to gather levels, and in the end you have to start gathering more and more things in order to get up just a single level. But the higher your level is, the more you can enchant, and the better the enchantments will be. So I'm going to go ahead and cut down a tree. I don't want to go too far away from that area before I have a chance to really mark it. But I do need some more wood. And this should be enough. I'm going to make a chest, and I'm going to kind of keep that as my current base of operations here. Because it is a cave, it will be useful to just kind of dig through it and see if I can find anything else. So to make a chest, first you just need to convert your wood into planks, and then make the same thing as the furnace, but it becomes a chest. So I'm going to put that down right here. And I'm going to put everything I don't need, which is right now the feather, the sapling, the dirt, this extra cobblestone, and that's pretty much everything. I have raw chicken. Where did my cooked chicken go? I think I left that in the furnace, didn't I? Yes, I did. Alright, I'm just going to put this in real fast, and then put the raw chicken on top, because I won't get much out of one plank of wood. I only get 1.5 cooks out of it. So I'm just going to cook that up. And the other thing I'm going to cook is this iron ore. And I'm going to use coal for that because I need more. Actually, you know what? I'll be smarter about it. I won't waste my coal this early on. And I will smelt this down into ingots. And ingots basically work the same way as wooden planks as far as crafting tools is concerned. Which is to say I can just make iron pickaxes, iron swords, iron shovels, iron axes, and iron armor. I'm not sure what I'm going to make yet. I think I'll probably make myself a helmet because I have just enough for it, and stone tools aren't going to kill me for right now. So to make a helmet, you just need 5 pieces of iron, and I'm almost done there. And while I guess I will show you, you can add armor here for every type of body part, I suppose. Boots, pants, chest plate, and helmet. And oh, really? Okay. And having all of it made out of iron is good. Having all of it made out of diamond is the best. You can also make it out of leather. Not a terrible amount of protection. And I also don't know where any cows are, so normally I don't even bother. So to make a helmet, you just kind of make a helmet shape out of iron, and it becomes a helmet. So I'll go ahead and open up my inventory and equip that. And as you can see, there is a helmet on my head. I might edit the texture pack that I'm using now, which is just the standard one, so that no armor appears, because otherwise I'll be big and clunky and silver. And I like my little guy in his plaid shirt and vest, so I don't want to cover that up. Alright, other thing I'm going to craft is a door. That's just tall stack of wooden planks. And I'll throw that down. And now I have a door. My hidey hole is officially a home. I've got my furnace, I got my crafting table, I got my box of stuff that I don't really need. So, it's a home now. Alright, I'm going to use this egg right now just for shits and giggles. So to use an egg, you just right click on it and throw it. And there's a 1/8 chance that little baby chicken will pop out. So hello, chicken friend. You're now trapped in my home until you grow up to a big chicken, and I will slay you and eat you. I know that doesn't sound like a pleasant fate, but it is your fate nonetheless. But you better not try to escape. You stay in there, chicken friend.